we could see on the next hill over just some flames at the top. At that point, it looked quite far away, but just to be safe, we thought we'd pack a few things and get out. In the time it took us to pack a few things, when we left the house, we turned around the corner and there was just a wall of fire. And then we got to Cassiope, and it was really, really surreal. It was like a normal summer evening in a holiday resort. People were in bars, laughing, chatting. Even though by then you could see the flames from Cassiope up in the hills.
On roads in particular, there are concerns that airports and harbours are having difficulty coping with the numbers of tourists trying to leave the islands. Maria Fegu is a volunteer with the Hellenic Red Cross on the roads.
I went to report a nightmare because almost half of the island is burning. So me and my colleagues, we are prepared for challenging times. This is what we are prepared to do, except the first days we are also rescuers. So the government tries to help. There are fires all over Greece, so we can understand that they cannot provide as much help as we would like to have, because they have to be everywhere. We wish it were better.
So the latest on the situation on roads, I spoke to our correspondent, Azadeh Mashiri, who's at the island's very busy Gallegos International Airport.
You had some conflicting information from different officials. They're trying to get a handle of the fire service this morning. They insisted things were under control, other than in the area of Maerna. They did say that this is not, these aren't the scenes over the weekend. And yet when you listen to the deputy mayor, he said that some blazes remain out of control, that he hasn't seen this at all, and we do know that it forced 90,000 people to leave their homes. So I think this is a situation that we're trying to understand. Simply because it's so fast moving, it's about the wind, it's about the weather. The fire service kept saying that these fires will keep moving and that they're just trying to stay one step ahead. It's clear though they're having a lot of difficulty doing that.
Azadeh, what can you tell about the ease with which people, the authorities are getting people off the islands, are able to get people off quickly for tourists and other people?
Ease is not a word that comes to mind. When you're at the airport, as I am now, you probably can hear some of the noise behind me. People are extremely frustrated. They feel completely let down by airlines. Airlines, of course, they are all saying that they understand it's a very difficult situation here, that they care about the health and well-being of their customers. Staff is here, that they should find the staff, they should speak to customer services. And when you speak to the actual tourists, a lot of the Brits going home, as well as many people from Scandinavian countries, they feel like the stuff is hard to find. They feel like everything is disordered here. They keep saying the words, where are they? And they've of course been through very traumatic events. I spoke to one family that were sent to the beach, fighting with thousands of others to get onto a boat and then slept on sunbeds at another hotel. Come here and feel like they have to just lie on the floor, waiting to understand what's happening, getting most of their information from friends and family back home. They're extremely frustrated.
That was Azadeh Mashiri. The Afghan women football team's dream was of playing in the World Cup and crashing down when the Taliban took power and banned women from sport and much of public life. Many of the players were evacuated to Australia and have since settled in Melbourne. They're still playing football, though on a much smaller scale than the World Cup being hosted in the country at the moment. Our correspondent Charlotte Galea went to watch their first international friendly since they fled Afghanistan.
The staging room is filled with football kits and chatter. Some players are doing last-minute boot checks, others putting on their shin guards. One is adjusting her hair, which is half orange, half black. And the goalie is fixing her gloves. The coach is here for a pre-game pep talk. This is not prep for a World Cup game, but these women have already come a long way. Looking around me, everything about these women, the red jerseys they're wearing, their hairstyles, even the laughter, would be enough to get them severely punished or even killed had they stayed in Afghanistan. I catch up with Mirza Sadat just before she heads out to the football pitch. She tells me it's not lost on her or her teammates that millions of their countrywomen haven't been as lucky. I have an obligation to represent the ladies back in my home country, those who cannot study, those who cannot work, and those who cannot play soccer or do anything they like. I feel I must play for them, and hopefully one day we can represent our country again, even as refugees. I don't know what I feel when I hear the national anthem after 2 years, but probably I'll cry because I really miss my home. Marcel was in tears when the national anthem played. Then it was game mode. This match, though not officially part of the World Cup, is hugely symbolic in its own right. It's between Afghanistan's national team and the football empowerment team, which represents Melbourne's refugee and migrant community. Along with banning adolescent girls and women from schools and universities, the Taliban have prohibited all women's sports in Afghanistan, which means this team is not officially recognized by their country or by FIFA.
I'm very sad. I was expecting a lot from the governing bodies of football to stand with these women. When Taliban said the women of Afghanistan belong to the kitchen, these women sacrificed a lot to change the mindset that women don't belong to the kitchen.
Khalida Gopal is the former Afghan team captain who now lives in Denmark. When Kabul fell and the Taliban took over, she'd worked tirelessly to evacuate the team and staff.
Women belong to everyone in the society, and that's what we want, the leadership. We want a strong voice to stand with us, and just don't keep silent.
We've asked FIFA for a response, and they sent us this statement, saying that the selection of players and teams representing a member association is an internal affair, adding that FIFA does not have the right to officially recognize any team unless it is first recognized by its own association. They also said that they'll continue to closely monitor the situation of the Afghan team. But Khalida and other supporters say that this is playing into the Taliban government's hands. The game ended 1-1. You could see how much the Afghan women enjoyed being on the pitch. These players have given up a lot for football. Now they're hoping that football doesn't give up on them.
The World Food Programme has warned that there's a real danger of worsening global food shortages and hunger because of Russia pulling out of the deal in its strike, which had allowed Ukrainian grain to be exported through the Black Sea. Well, the warning came just as Russia launched a drone attack on Ukrainian ports, including, for the first time, one on the River Danube. And to explain the significance of all this, I'm joined by our Europe regional editor, Paul Moss. Paul, remind us firstly what the deal was about and how it's so far.
Well, Ukraine's often been described as the world's breadbasket. Countries all around the world depend on its crops, particularly wheat. And when Russia invaded Ukraine, obviously Ukraine suddenly couldn't export its crops while food prices shot up.